How y'all doing? How are you all doing? All right. Oh. Good morning. Good morning, Twitch chat. Hang on. I need the background music. I need the background music.
Boop.
Oh, perfection. That's the only background music you really need. Oh, perfect. Just slightly quieter. It's like slightly muted. Good morning, you say? Yes, actually, it is good morning. Good morning, everybody. I like that. Chat, don't forget, we have Rugoob. It's an emote that if you have Franker face, you will be able to see. Rugoob, give it a shot. There it is. There's the goob. Rugoob. Good old Rugoob. There he is. I'm fucking goobing. Blessed goob. Y'all have that emote. Don't forget y'all have the goob emote. We're gonna play backpack battles today. Alright, so chat, let me tell you, today is chaos. Today is absolute chaos. Your boy feels like he's had a full day and it's 10 a.m. I have woken up much earlier than I thought my body possible. I have gone and done stuff at the bank. That's its own ordeal. Doctor, if you ever wake up, you feel like you have a full day and it's like 10 a.m. and you're like, all right, we just got started with the day. Day is just starting. That's where we're at. I know, being an adult is the worst. Being an adult, it is the absolute worst. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at in the morning. Oh, Regent Maxa, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Klept Zero, thank you for the brand new Prime. Appreciate that. Welcome on in. Oh, actually, hang on. Incoming ad break. I need to. Okay, so need to make that change now. Quick monetization. Ads. Automatic schedule ads. Automatic ads are off. Okay, so small change that I'm making to the channel. Just quick show of hands. 1 in chat if you see ads on my channel. 2 in chat if you don't see ads on my just in general. Just like a general statement, you've seen ads on my channel. Just
Boop.
1 in chat if you've never seen ads. 2 in chat if you've seen an ad. All right. So, hey, the turbo users, congratulations. All right, so here's the deal. I'm making a quick change to how ads are done on the channel. Ads will now not just play at regular intervals. Why did I reverse it? What do you mean verse it? What did I flip? What are y'all talking about? I reversed. What did I reverse? Wait, did I flip the 1 and the 2? 1 and 2. 1 was yes ads, 2. It was 1 was yes ads, and then 2 was yes ads. Oh shit. Listen, I've had a day, okay? You can't expect the panda to be able to remember what 1 and 2 are supposed to be. I am but a panda, okay? 1 and 2 are very difficult. It's 10 a.m. Listen, I got up much earlier, okay? And I did not get sleep. Adulting is difficult. 1 and 2. That's 3 seconds apart. Shh. Shush, okay? Either way, I'm gonna change up how ads are run on the channel. On the main channel here, I will not run ads unless I'm physically getting up and walking away. You know what I mean? There are no automatic ads. You are not going to have ads pop up in the middle of stream, period. They're not going to, we're doing anything on stream, ads are not going to just randomly pop up. You will have to deal with pre-rolls, and that means the first time you come in, you're gonna get hit with like a fucking 15, 30 second pre-roll. But after that, once you're in, you're good until you refresh. All right. So if you are a non-sub and you've been like, man, I fucking hate ads, don't worry. You don't have that many anymore. Now, if you're like some weird sadistic panda that's like, God, I miss ads. Rescue is live. It runs max ads at all times of the day and is live right now. You can open that up. Get your fill. Get some ads. Get some ads in. You know? Rescue's got all the ads. There will not be any ads that run on the mainstream here unless I'm physically getting up. Couple of reasons for that. Number one, I feel like even running an ad as like a 2-minute, like anytime it pops up, it's a problem, period. Just, it pops up at the worst fucking times. The automatic schedule is just awful. I'm tired of it. I'm removing it entirely. I did run ads because I wanted to get rid of the pre-roll. The pre-roll is, I feel like if you had to get rid of one, pre-roll or random ad, which one would you get rid of, chat? Like if you had to get rid of one of those two, pick one, pre-roll or random ads. Which one do you get rid of? You never have once you've clicked on the channel, you don't get another ad unless you refresh. Or the pre-roll, which is more annoying. Turbo. I mean, turbo's the way to go. Poll time. I have learned to never make a poll onto Twitch chat because Twitch chat loves to 50-50 every poll. I have learned my ways. So that's gonna be the change that we're making. Y'all aren't gonna get random ads. We don't need to randomly pause for ads because Rescue is making all the ad revenue we could want. Y'all want ads? Go to Rescue. Go get you some Rescue ads. Streaming XCOM right now. No, we won't 50-50. Chat, I know you. You will 50-50 it. It does not matter what the two options are or what the question is. Y'all will 50-50 it. Okay? Y'all will 50-50 it. I could have a poll that says, should I do a 24-hour stream right now or just end immediately? Y'all will 50-50 it. Y'all will 50-50 that poll. Telling you now that now. All right, today's a little bit of chaos. I have another appointment today that I have to go to at 1 p.m. So this is going to be a very short, condensed stream. I then go to my appointment, and then I will be coming back later today, like 30 minutes later. And then we're gonna continue with more backpack battles, all right? Today is a very chaotic day. I'm just prepping y'all for that now. Double dipping on pre-rolls. I mean, we will now. You talked it to our goldfish brains now. Does Twitch chat also have a goldfish brain? Just asking. I mean, y'all are viewers of mine, right? I have the brain of a goldfish, so naturally, Twitch chat must as well. It's the only thing that makes sense. What did I say? All right, cool. Glad we're on the same page. All right, so we're gonna do some backpack battles 1.0. I have been loving this. Thank you everybody for the hype train. 25 subs. Thank you everybody. I really appreciate that. Y'all are awesome. To those that just subbed, do me a favor. Type RuVV. It is your right as a sub that you may post RuVV at any given time. You don't need any context to post RuVV. You are allowed to just post RuVV. It's like your RuVV pass. You can just post it at any given time. No context needed. You have to be a sub for it though. Non-subs don't have RuVV, but there is Risk VVV. There's that one. All right. So we're just gonna go. I have played every class now. I've played Mage. I've played Adventurer. I've played Berserker. I have a general idea of these 3 classes. So now I'm just thinking, just random every time. Your class and loadout will be randomly chosen. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna get, but we're gonna try climbing with that. I'm just gonna click. I don't want to think about what class I'm playing with what bag we get. We can go sack of surprises, sewing case, bag, giving, scholar box, puzzle box, sack of surprises, ranger bag, vineweed basket, sack of surprises, storage, relic case, whole bunch of shit. I'm gonna just click the dice. Keep it simple. I'm gonna just click the dice. New ranked game. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we get. We are playing as the ranger. We are starting with a dagger and a mana orb, so we're automatically getting a spectral dagger just right off the bat. That's a pretty good start. Spectral dagger right off the bat. So how does spectral dagger work? On attack, use 1 mana and ignore armor, and then deal 6 extra damage. On a stun, trigger an extra attack. Now, doesn't necessarily mean we need to combine. We could just go mana orb into something else. We don't have to go spectral dagger. We also have a chipped topaz for 10% weapon speed. We'll throw that in the dagger. We have a star of courage. Chance to find treasure items. Special unique items occasionally offered at the shop. Your weapons also use 5% less stamina. Rewarded for starting as a random character. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you actually get a buff for just going, fuck it, give me whatever. I like it. We have puzzle badge here. Star items trigger 20% slower, but then after 5 seconds, we'll get 50% faster. The Huntress is back in my shop. Oh, Myrelia, can I, or it doesn't have to be Myrelia. Anyone who thinks they can make this emote? I don't know if Myrelia is around right now. I just want like a Pepe W, but it's just like a bunch of just like random props filling up the screen until Pepe W is just covered in random shit. Every time I empty my bag, y'all just have an emote to post of the bag has been emptied. You know? It's just the Pepe W is just being covered in just random shit until bag has been emptied. Okay, so do I want the puzzle badge? I feel like I do. Puzzle badge is really good. That said though, puzzle badge, we are going to need some more defense, but we have an on sale buckler here. So I said we grab the on sale buckler. I think we grab the puzzle badge. I'm gonna grab the garlic and I'm gonna grab the on sale pan. I've got $3 left. Am I gonna use a whetstone? Unlikely.
Boop.
Shiny shell and wooden sword combine. What do those combine into? I don't think I've seen that combination. They turn into a shell totem. What's a shell totem? Shell totem, every 3.6 seconds, if your health is above 70%, gain 1 in power. Otherwise, heal for 8. Uses minus 15% stamina for each holy weapon. Or holy item. It does use stamina, but I have a lot of stamina usage right now. I kind of want this. Like, that's not too bad. As opposed to a pan and a garlic. Because, like, we could make a totem here. And then combined with puzzle box, like 50% faster scaling or faster proccing shell totem. That sounds like a potential build. Your head is blocking some of the items, FYI. I'll move myself down here. There we go. We're down here for right now. There we go. We'll just be right here. There's no, like, real good spot for me to put myself. Unless I just sit right here and I sell items to me. I am now the chest. Give me your items. Is that better? Alright, so shiny shell plus wooden sword. I'd like to do that. That's gonna cost 5 cents. Which I have 5 cents right now. I just can't fit it all into the bag. What's this wood? I mean, we could also sell this mana orb. Question is, if I'm going for this totem, do I want the mana orb? Like, how much does mana orb sell for? Mana orb sells for 3 right now. I could get rid of the mana orb. Or is the mana orb good for right now? Because right now, we don't have a use for mana. I guess that's the question. Well, there's also blueberry. You know, actually, I kind of... Blueberry plus mana dagger actually feels like a much better build just overall. I said we go the blueberry with the garlic. We have a pan. I feel like we have a potential build here with just cooking, right? Recipes. What can I turn... If we combined this with... We could do... I don't know if we could do Pandemonium. But we could do Excalibur. Potentially. I kind of like the idea of long-term Excalibur than I do Mana Dagger. Because I didn't want to really combine these anyway. I want the Mana Orb. I don't need the Dagger. Pan feels a bit dated. They did change Spectral Dagger. Spectral Dagger is not what you want, but keeping Orb is okay for direction. The Mana Orb does not get consumed. Wait, Mana Orb does not get consumed anymore upon making this item? Really? You don't... Green item means that it's not consumed. Really? Green line means that it doesn't consume. I'm just upgrading my dagger. Mana Orb is not consumed on Combine, and you can try it to find staff to get a magic build going, maybe Acorn later. Only yellow lines consume both. Oh, I had no idea that there was a difference between the lines. It's like lighting coal. Oh, okay. All right then. So we're grabbing a Spectral Dagger. I want the blueberry. I want the blueberry. Does blueberry do anything in my bag? Not really. It's gonna give me mana, which is gonna do fucking nothing. I say we just send this round 1. This is like, I feel like what we got for right now. For round 1, anyway. Pan's out there. Let's get rid of Pan. I don't need Pan. Rerolling is still $1 right now. I don't think we need short bow. We don't need the wooden sword. We're not doing the unidentified relic. Let's roll that. On sale Helix. Do I care about the on sale Helix? There's a hammer. It's a good old hammer. Hammer, space, and stamina. Could go Hamdag. I don't like Hamdag though. Hamdag feels so not good. But Could be early game. On sale is free to hold. It is free to hold. There's no downside. All right, I say we go early. I say we go early Hamdag. Early Hamdag here. Just not. We're not committing to that long term, but it's good early. I don't need box of riches, so let's keep all that locked in. Let's go. 2 items in storage. Can I change any of this out? Not really. Yeah, no. This is perfect. Let's do it. I don't know if we win round 1. We'll see. It's going to be kind of a toss-up. I kind of need space. See what we got here. Yeah, poison's going to be kind of brutal as like a round 1 thing to go up against. So now I just have a spectral dagger. On attack, use 1 mana, ignore, and get extra damage. Okay, so let's grab some space. Let's grab a banana. And then I want this hammer as well. We don't really need the garlic. Or we could just keep this reserved for now. We could buy the broom. Broom turns into a magic staff. Magic staff's not bad. I wouldn't mind a magic staff. Question is, how do I get it into the build right now? Or do we stick with Hamdag? I think we just stick with Hamdag for now. You know, I think we just stick with Hamdag. Let's get rid of the blueberry. Or actually, no, we want the blueberry because it's giving me mana for my spectral dagger. We'll keep this locked in. And then I'm gonna want this hammer. I don't really need the spiny shell. It's free to hold, but it's not really combining with anything and does nothing. I guess I'll just hold it. It's healing though? Yeah, but it doesn't work. After 5 seconds. Oh, actually no, it heals 5 plus 3 for each star. So it actually does heal a little bit. Never mind. That's wrong. It does heal for 5. It's a 5 heal. I'll take the 5 heal. And that should be good for round 2. Let's send that out. Let's send round 2. I don't know if we'll win this. Do we beat 3 weapons and no stamina generation? Let's find out. I don't think we... Oh, no. Out of stamina. They're honking. All right, I'll take that. We get a victory. Looking much better. We got Knife to Meet You on sale. Daggers attack 40% faster, and after 12 seconds, your weapons deal 50% more damage. I mean, that seems real good with Hamdag, you know? That seems real good with Hamdag. I don't even need to look at the other options. We already know what we're taking. Grabbing the hammer. Now, what do I need now? We need space. I'll hold the Raka because it's 1 cent. It's a Raka. We also have another dagger. We want to grab the other dagger as well. There's a lot going on in this. And now I need space. Now we just need space. And we have a pig. A humble pig. And space. Pig and space. Pig inside of space. It's a pig floating through space. So let's grab... Oh, dude, and on sale space as well. Look at that. Space into on sale space. That's pretty good. Space into space is pretty nice. So we'll take the hammer there. We will need the banana. We want this touching... I need this touching the ranger bag, don't I? I want this touching the ranger bag. Just sell for space. You're right. Also, let's take this topaz out. Let's put you in here. Let's sell the Raka, and let's sell the garlic, and get the bag of love. We want the puzzle box of space. We want that in now. I feel like that needs to be in here now. Okay, and then we'll take the blueberry. I'll be right there. We'll take dagger into dagger. And now that's a second spectral dagger. And then we've got 2 knife to meet yous. We have the shell here, which heals for 5. I mean, we can put that in the bag that has 20% more healing and 7 max HP. I can't really fit the shield in. That's the only... The shield... There's no room for the shield. Right? There's just no room for the shield. I can't even buy the pig. Even if I sold the shield, I couldn't buy the pig. Shield's just clutter anyway. I'll hold on to it for now. Doesn't really need it. Do I want the second puzzle bag of love? Not for full price. I bought the first one because it was cheap. Second one, I don't know about a second one. You could sell the shield and the spiny shell and get the pig now. I could, potentially. I see that. I see that. Right? But here's the deal. If I do that, I miss out on the 5 heal, which is benefiting me right now. That's 6 healing. 6 to 7 healing. Gem box plus piggy. That's too much economy. That's far too much economy. I say we just roll with this and we're good. Let's reserve the pig. Call it a day. All right, do we beat rocks and some twine? Yes, we beat... What the fuck is this bag? It's just a bunch of twine. Smithing for dummies. On by, generate a whetstone. Start a battle, crafted weapons, gain 1 damage, and use less stamina. And is touching a whole bunch of twine. Shibari. Shibari bag. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Don't question it. I'm questioning the Shibari bag, okay? Oh. Alright. Next round. Let's see what we got here. We have another spectral dagger. Looking great. I'm gonna want the pig. We're gonna find a way to smash the pig. Do I want another shiny shell? Shiny shells, honestly, since they happen 5 seconds later, I think another shiny shell actually could be very good. Because now, instead of healing for 5, I'm gonna heal for 16. By adding an additional shiny shell, we up our healing from 5 to 16. That's a pretty big increase for 1 extra shell. Make Shelly? What is Shelly? Cleanse effects have a 25% chance to cleanse an additional debuff. Every 12 seconds, cleanse 6 debuffs and heal for 40. Holy. Triggers 15% faster for each potion. Okay. That's kind of nuts. And then you can light the Shelly on fire and make him a turbo Shelly? 12 seconds is a lot. 12 seconds is a long time, but not really. Most games you will hit the 12-second mark. Most late game, you will hit 12 seconds. I say we grab another Shelly. It's huge. It's really good healing. I don't care about pocket sand. I don't care about gloves of haste. I don't care about a pan. Let's pull it. Like, gloves are nice, but I'm very space limited right now. I need more space. More space sounds like the way to go here. So let's grab some more space. We can put that over here, and now I can smash the piggy bank. And that's all my money. Now, I can sell the shield and scan my shop. You think it's worth scanning the shop? Like, are we putting this basic ass shield back into our build? Unlikely. I don't think we're putting this basic shield back into our build. I say we sell this, scan the shop for 2 cents. We could save for another banana, but 1 banana is fine for 1 hammer. 1 hammer, 1 banana. We're a little bit high on the stamina usage, but it'll work. I do want to get these Shellys to touch each other, but let's finish rolling first. Another pig. Another pig. And a humble Raka. Which gives me 2 extra damage. I'll take it. It's more than 0. All right, so I want these Shellys now touching. How do I best do that? How do I best have the 2 Shellys touching? And ideally are both in the healing bag. So now these are touching each other. The blueberry is not touching the banana. I think I will live off a 10% slower banana for double shiny. Oh, wait, actually. There we go. That's all we need. Rotate the knife. There we go. So now we've got blueberry, touching banana, double shelly inside the healing bag with a hammer that's going to smash the piggy bank. Goes 10% faster. Is this the best spot for this right now? I actually have not updated this thing's location. This could be in a better spot. Ideally, I'd like it to go there. There. So now this puzzle badge is now hitting all of the daggers, all of the food. Hammer is still touching the fanny pack. It's smashing the piggy bank. Rotate shell. Thank you. Shells are rotated. We're all good. Mana orb is touching 4 things. That looks good. That looks like a solid bag. Lamp for accuracy. This only affects 1 weapon. It's very expensive, and I'm very space poor right now. I don't think it's worth it. And you're right. I already get accuracy for free with the ranger bag. If we find more luck, I'll get more accuracy. Chat helped. Chat helped. Thank you for the help, chat. Do I want spear? No. Walrus tusk? No. Okay, let's just save in the pig. Let's send the next battle. What the fuck do you? It's goob. What is your bag? It's just goob. The bat. What the fuck are these bronze bags? It's just goob. What the fuck is this? The only weapon. It's not even touching goob. Why? Why is goob also only touching 1 of the 2 bags of Puzzle of Love? I don't need that extra healing. I don't need those activations. Goob. It's bronze for a reason. True. I do apologize that maybe my plays right now are probably definitely overthinking the bracket that I'm in. The fucked up part is that I have now created this. Someone in bronze is now going to go up against this. But I like talking through all my decisions so that way when we get to higher elos, I'm still making the same, like, conscious, correct decisions. You know? All right. Let's go to the next bag. So, the hammer breaks the piggy bank. We get $5. And I will use that to buy another pig, which I will get another $5. So we make $2 from that. Do I want a second mana orb? Do I want a second mana orb? I don't think we're having mana issues right now. I think we're generating about the amount of mana. Like, since the mana orb doesn't get consumed, I don't think we need a second orb right now. Maybe later, but 6 coins is pretty expensive, considering an extra mana orb isn't gonna help me right now. If you reach 35, then it's GG. Item activates 50% chance. Whenever you use 35 mana, gain 22 random other buffs. And I guess if I have 2 mana orbs, that will now be 44 random buffs. I mean, 44 buffs is quite a bit of mana. 44 buffs is quite a bit of mana. You have the moon angle too. Gain armor. Plus armor for every mana item. Moon shield. Yeah, you know what? I say we go ahead. There's a lot of different things that we're going to use this mana orb on. Let's grab the mana orb. Do I want a carrot? I don't need a carrot. I'm not eating a carrot. More space? I would be appreciative of more space. I don't really need a blood amulet. We're not going blood daggers. We're going a whole bunch of spectral daggers. If we're grabbing any kind of dagger, it's gonna be a spec dag. Don't need a blood amulet. Although 20 extra maximum health and vampirism isn't too bad, but not $8 worth. On sale Shield of Valor. Which, hey, that's a moon shield right there. That's huge. That's an on sale moon shield. Could I get that in the build right? No, I can't get that in the build right now. That's for later. And then I say we grab the clover for some more luck. Right? We grab a little bit of extra luck. Wouldn't hurt. Because we need accuracy somewhere. And if I got a lucky piggy, I wouldn't be mad about getting a lucky piggy. Because that'll benefit our Shield of Valor. So we'll keep the Shield of Valor locked in. Do I need a second banana right now? No, I'm very space starved. If we've already allocated 6 slots, I have 5, 6, 7 slots right now. We can't fit another banana into the build, even if I wanted it. Shield of Valor works with shells too. It does. It works with shells. Nice. You are correct. What about Moon Shield? Is Moon Shield still... Moon Shield is a mana and holy item, so yeah, works perfectly. Don't break the pig. Why? I need the space that the pig is currently taking. Pig is... I bought it for 3. It's gonna give me 1 when I go to the shop, and then it's gonna turn into 5. So I'm spending 3, getting 6. There is a lucky pig, but until I find my second clover, I'm not going to bloat my inventory praying for a lucky pig. More will show up. More pigs will show up. More clovers will show up. I'm not gonna bloat my inventory waiting for one of the two criterias to be met. Because I'd rather just have a bunch of clovers and then throw in a pig. Rather than have a pig with no clovers and now I'm not making any money. Customer card not good then? Customer card, my build's already doing great. I don't need to take the gamba of customer card because our build's already pretty fucking solid. Can I adjust my build at all? Or are we just buying space, locking it in, sending next? I say we just go next. Reserve, go next. Let's hit it. What you got for me? A banana and a whole bag of fire. Nice. Hell yeah. I didn't move the second mana orb. You are correct. Should have moved that. Okay, so there's a bunch of coins. And there's more space, which I do need space to make. I currently need space. Yeah, I'm in need of space right now. Because I could buy the shield. I mean, we are buying the shield, but I need a little more space. And a stamina sack is good. More maximum stamina, it's beneficial here. Do I want a puzzle bag of ruin? Items inside have a 25% chance to duplicate any debuffs they inflict. Is stun? Stun's not a debuff that can be duplicated, right? Like, you can't dupe stun because it's not a debuff. It's a status effect. Or maybe, or yeah, it's not a debuff. Debuffs are like cold, poison, yeah, okay, so this is not something that we need. Stun duration could be increased. I don't know if that would affect stun duration. I think it's just the things with the symbols. Let's roll this. Gloves for a faster hammer? No, we don't need to go out of stamina faster right now. Healing herbs. Do these combine with anything? They make ratatouille. I don't need ratatouille. I don't need a strong health potion. Unless we're making... I mean, strong health potions actually would be nice with, Wait. No, we don't want the herbs because Shellies are going to use it. Shellies are going to use any potions we find, so we don't want healing herbs. We wouldn't make strong. So let's go ahead and roll it again. On sale space, stamina. Definitely take that. Bird. How do we feel about bird up? Every star item triggers 5% faster, up to 50% total. I think bird's great. Bird just makes everything better. More stamina, more hammers, more daggers, more everything. Okay. So we need to move the mana orb a bit. Here it comes. Hang on. I'm trying to do this with like as little movement as possible here. There. And now the Shellies can just touch the shield. So now this mana orb will proc on the shield, it'll proc on the blueberries, it'll proc on the spectral dagger and the dagger. The second mana orb will also proc on the shield, proc on the hammer, proc on the daggers. So now both mana orbs are being procced on shields, both mana orbs being procced on hammer and daggers. That seems pretty good. Now, we are eating one of the mana orbs, but that's fine. We're eating this cost. We intend for this to happen. I can't help but feel like there would be a better place to put this, this hammer, this, bag here. What if we move this over like that? No. Wait. There we go. Now the dagger itself is getting the benefit of the fanny pack plus the hammer. There we go. Now we're getting some pretty good benefit, I'd say. And then what activates faster, blueberry or banana? Blueberry. All right, that looks good. That looks solid. Except Knife to Meet You is not touching both daggers, so we need to fix that now. How do we fix that? We just take the stamina bag, move it over. Yeah, stamina bag moved over. We're good to go now. Relic is touching both daggers. Hammer, looking good. Mana orb is touching the shield. That looks like a solid build. And we got the bird locked in. Looks good. Send that out. If the bag always looks good, y'all can type them yeah with like a little clap. Lets me know that y'all think the bag looks good. Daggers are not touching tips. Fair point. They are now touching tips. The tips are touching. Send it out.
Okay.
What the fuck am I looking at? I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to figure out how to use chessboard. Chessboard is on some next level shit. All right, chat. Question. Which do you think wins? Spectral Hand-Dag or Bronze Berserker playing chess? Which one do you think's gonna win? Chess? Let's take a look. I don't know what chess is doing, but it's certainly going somewhere. All right, so now we have a moon shield. What does the moon shield do? It gives me 30% more armor on star items, or more armor generation. Star items, whenever star items gain armor, I will get mana. Whenever I'm attacked, I will prevent both ranged and melee attacks. So this only, so as far as the stars are concerned, for the shield only cares, the shield only cares about armor generating items, which we have no armor generation right now, but it is a very powerful shield. I like having the shield to keep me alive. Now we need armor. I think our next item that we want to shoot for is now we want moon armor. Moon armor gains 50 armor plus an additional 20 for every mana item. Also, every 2.6 seconds, gain 3 mana and reflect 2 T-buffs. So I think moon armor is the next one we want to try and shoot for here. There's also a blue sage collar. Weapon hits have a 5% chance for each luck to gain 3 mana. So we want to keep our eye out for an acorn collar as well. Acorn collar and holy armor are the two big items that we want to like keep our eye out for. I don't think we want to do mana thirst Maybe. Debatable. I don't think Mana Thirst is it. Alright. Let's grab another lucky clover here. Let's grab a bird. Where's the bird go? Looks great. Look at that bird. That looks like a pretty good bird, wouldn't you say? That looks like a pretty good bird. Of course, I want this bird. I want the bird potentially buffing the knife to meet you. Bottom was better. Bottom is way better. Look at that. That's so much better. That hits basically everything except for the blueberry. I'm good with that. Actually, we can get the blueberry in too. There. Now the blueberry is also in. Perfect. Now it's literally touching every item except for... No, it's touching everything that it can affect. Now I just need a pig. I'll grab a Raka. Do I want the wonky snowman? It turns into 2 snowballs. Snow stick. No. Frostbite. No. Snowmaster. No. 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 Roll it. Lightsaber. Cool, but no. Do I want a heroic potion? Heroic potion could be used to make a strong heroic potion, which generates 4 stamina. Banana, so that would be like eating 4 bananas. Sonic? Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, you can make Sonic as well. Yeah. For those that don't know, you can make Supersonic as well. Supersonic is a hedgehog plus a heroic potion. Don't question it. I don't think we need a potion, because, like, the banana, I will eat 4 bananas, you know? This will consume the banana to make a super heroic potion, or strong heroic potion. I will get 4 bananas. I will eat 4 bananas. I think this is actually less stamina to combine. How do we feel about protective purses? What's your feel on these, chat? It's only 1 backpack slot, but it is 15 armor. Is it worth that? Is it worth $2? It's always good. I say slap it on in. Oh! Chance to duplicate buffs. Mana generation is something that can be duplicated. But it's only 20% chance to dupe buffs. Not sure. I am not a buff build. I am only buffing mana. I don't think this is better if you have a lot of buffs that you're trying to do. If we're the only buff we care about right now is mana, and this is a very inefficient way to get more mana. I feel like this is a really bad way. What we need is more mana. This is really bad, more mana. Let's give it another roll. On sale space. I'll take that all day. And a health potion so we can make our first Shelly. There we go. That looks good. I could sell the 2 rocks to buy the fanny pack right now, and I say we go ahead and do that for a 10% faster bird. The bird's 10% faster now. Actually, hang on. let's take this bag here. Oh, I can't get... I would get 20% faster hammer. I can't. Dang. I would need another one space there. No. I wanted it. Because I want this here. Right? I want the bird right here, and I wanted it also touching the 10%. But I don't think we can do that. And give the hammer both. Or, I guess, actually... I mean, this is what we already kind of had. Right, isn't it? This is already what we had. Move the 4 slot up, and the red bag to the left. Other way. I'm stupid. Move a 3x1 bag where the 1x1 is now. I guess you're right. I only need a 1x1 here for the knife to meet you, right? There we go. So now the bird is touching the 10% fanny pack. The hammer is touching both the fanny packs. The bird's hitting everything. We're good. We send that. Looks good. That's a solid bag. That's a solid bag. That bird noise 100% made me think there was something in my room. Hang on. Let's see who's listening. There's a bird in your room right now, chat. Does the hammer... Does that skill need to star the hammer? No, the star can go anywhere. The star is... The star and these items right now, these can just go wherever the fuck they want. So we're all good there. These don't need a space right now. All right. That's looking good. Send it out. What do we got? You know, I'm really glad that I sit here and I play like inventory Tetris for like 5 minutes around, so that way I can immediately go up against the bag of 2 bananas, 2 garlic, and burning sword, I guess. That's what we got going on. Bag of fire. Hell yeah. Ooh, we get a subclass. Hell yeah. All right. Let's take a look at what we want. So we have the big bowl of treats. Every 4 seconds, gain 2 random buffs and make food proc faster, up to 25% faster. All your pets have a 20% chance to activate twice. I don't think we want big bowl of treats here. Life Binder. Start of battle, gain mana and regen for every nature item. The bird is nature. The clovers are nature. The blueberries are nature. We need mana. We need survivability. Yggdrasil, looking very good. Also, whenever I use 5 mana, I heal for more and cleanse debuffs. Yggdrasil leaf is looking really good. Mega Clover. Sale chance 5%, chance to find items, 20%. Shop entered, generate 2 lucky clovers. Whenever you have 15 luck, gain 22 other buffs. I mean, Mega Clover is definitely funny. Don't get me wrong. There is a build for Mega Clover. There really is a build for Mega Clover, but that is a very specific build. It's also very large. And I don't quite know where that would be going. Well, no, I could find space for it pretty easily, actually. It would go like right here, because it doesn't need to be touching anything. It can just exist. But personally, I think Yggdrasil Leaf is just smarter. It's just more healing. It's just more healing and mana. I say Yggdrasil Leaf is the way to go here. And it's tiny. And there's another blueberry and a health potion. So I want the health potion because we want to combine that for Shelly. And now that's going to make Shelly. And then we've also got another blueberry here for additional mana, and it helps buff the Yggdrasil Leaf. I think 3 stars touching that is honestly fine. Because where else? I guess... I think we're only, like, getting 3. Like, no matter where I put this, we're only getting 3 right now. What's a mana potion? Good question. Mana potion. Mana used or your health drops below 50%. Consume this and gain 4 mana and 18 maximum health. I don't think we want that because we're trying to make Shellys right now. I think Shellys are more important. Shellys are what we want. Do I want Stone Skin potion? Not really. Stone Skin, it's not selling me anywhere there. On sale banana, an additional shiny shell. I want another shiny shell. Okay, so now let's move those over. We have a 10% faster bird. We have another Shelly. We have a nature item right there. That looks good. The shell, the shiny shell is not inside the bag of love. That's honestly fine. I'm cool with that. There we go. That looks good. Now we're only missing out on like 3 stars. That gives us 5 stars now. So that's at the start of battle, we gain 10 mana and 5 regen. Seems good. Send that out. All right. Do I want an on-sale banana? I feel like it's worth locking in. It's worth the lock-in. It's worth the lock-in. On-sale banana is always good. And then... Shelly actually triggers... Now that we have a Shelly, now I think we want to get rid of the bananas and instead get potions. Right? Now we want to convert our bananas into potions because Shelly synergizes with more potions. Shelly triggers faster for every potion it's touching. So we want the heroic potion, we want a banana, let's just get a whole bunch of potions. Rotate the middle shell and move the bottom over. Rotate the middle shell and move the bottom over. I guess that makes sense because now this is touching too. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. Good change, good change. All right, let's send that out.
Okay.
What do we have? A whole lot of armor and not a lot of stamina regen. Yep. All right, looking good. And another mana potion. Okay. So Shelly right now doesn't need to be doesn't need to be touching anything because it only touches on potions. Right? Yeah, it touches on potions right now. I will want the heroic potion. I'm gonna grab the on sale banana. Do I want another morb? Morb? Is every fight PvP or is it like Bazaar where it's a mix? Every fight is PvP against somebody else's bag. Somebody else is playing the game and I'm getting whatever the hell they had. We need another morb for more for mana armor. I say we lock that in. There. That we'll do that for this round. We're doing a combination round. Yeah. That looks good because we need to combine to get this potion. Every time Bahroo makes a maxed out bag, someone has to die to it. That is something to remember. That is something to note. Someone in bronze will have to go through my min-maxed bullshit bags. I like the idea that bronze is a place where you're just gonna go up against nice, normal bags, nothing too crazy, and then all of a sudden, I show up with this shit. It's like you're just walking around, you having a nice day, you going for a walk, hell yeah, man, time to have a great time, and then this happens. Oh shit, or well, maybe, no, then maybe they got a build. They have a nice armor build. Unfortunately, my damage goes through armor because we're using spectral daggers, and spectral daggers ignore armor. So even armor can't save you from this. In fact, we'd work well against this because you're going armor. Health, I feel like health is king. Health is great. You don't ever have to worry. You just go big health healing. All right, so now we have our very own strong heroic potion. Love it. It's time for another item. We have more stats, which you get more health and more damage. Seems good. Acorn collars, white lily collars, red orchid collars, and blue sage collars have more star slots, and their star slots use 12% less stamina. Now, we did talk that we said we wanted a blue sage collar. Like, we want this in our final build. We want a blue sage collar, so it might not be a bad idea to take the acorn ace now, because we want that item. Also, Critwood staff use 75% less stamina. That is that's nuts. Use 3 mana to deal 7 damage, and for the next 12 seconds, all of your attacks are criticals. Whew. And because it's a 70% reduced stamina, I can just add it to the build. I don't even have to worry about stamina. Sorry, 1.2, not 12. 1.2 seconds. But it attacks every 1.8 seconds base. So with a little bit of speed up, it can have 100% uptime. It's not impossible to have 100% uptime. We just need to lower that 1.8 to 1.2. And then we have infinite uptime on it. So it's really not that bad. And it's a nature item, so it works with Yggdrasil Leaf. So we want the Critwood Staff. I think we take Acorn Ace. We also have Fortune's Kiss. Chance-based items are 30% more likely to trigger. Every 4 seconds, gain 1 luck. If you have at least 5 luck, gain a random buff instead. That can make my shield and hammer more... No, it only has 1 star. It would only affect the shield. Or the hammer. So this is more stuns. Potentially more stuns. It's 30% more likely, and it's 30% of 45%. So let's say that goes to now 60% chance to stun instead of 45% chance to stun. I say we take the Acorn Ace. Acorn Ace is our end game here. I didn't look at the last badge. I should have looked at that. Do I want another bird? I cannot fit another bird into the build. I will take a Morb. And then we roll. We will take a Protective Purse. Because now that frees up the stamina bag to go wherever it wants to go. Which it can go right here. There we go. So now we're getting Yggdrasil value. Garlic, don't care. Box of Riches. I've found myself never actually wanting this item because Box of Riches is expensive, doesn't make a lot of money, and bloats your deck full of just fucking gems, man. I don't like it. It just bloats your shop full of fucking gems that you don't end up using. You can upgrade it now, though, to turn it into the Box of Prosperity. Which... Box of Prosperity is pretty good. Box of Prosperity is neat. If you happen to have this on as well. That's a pretty big investment. Either way, I don't think we're taking Box of Riches. Let's roll it. What do we got here? Hungry Blade. Do we want to do Mana Thirst? Does adding Mana Thirst into the build really help me? Not really. No, we don't need Mana Thirst. That's just bad. Oil Lamp. That's expensive. That's really expensive to buff only 1 weapon. Not a very good idea. How about on sale space, a pig, and an on sale Lucky Clover? That sounds real good. Now I could smash the pig, or we could combine the pig instead. I said we combine the pig. Let's get a lucky pig. We'll also grab a berry. We'll grab a berry as well. Put the shells between Shelly. Fair point. But no, this is fine as is, because now this one's also getting the extra healing. This is fine as is. All right, so we're gonna make a lucky pig. Yggdrasil is getting pretty much full value. Acorn's useless right now, but that's fine. All right, let's send it out.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here. A turtle. I hope you weren't hoping for armor here. All right, time to start bypassing the armor. They have a very tanky build. I'll give them that. It is a very tanky build. It's not surviving, but it is very tanky. All right, so now we have the pig. And the pig increases chance for stuff to happen, gives me money, gives me luck. So now it is gonna make the shield more likely to trigger. We could also put the pig here and move the bird, because now it'll affect the hammer and the shield. And that seems more beneficial right now. I think it's time to move the bird. I think it's time. That looks pretty good. Actually, over here is actually better. Yeah, right here will actually work perfectly. So now, we can move this bag over. Actually, wait, that's not really helping too much. Potion for Shelly. I want the other potion. I want the blueberry. Let's spend our money first. We might need to move some stuff around here. Healing herbs. Do I want the corrupt crystal? No. Leather boots? Nah. More space is a yes. I don't want regular leather armor. We're looking for holy armor. Do I want another banana? We're already gonna have 2 heroic potions now. I don't know if we're gonna need a 3rd banana with 2 heroic potions. You know? That's a lot of potion. Like, that's a lot of stamina. I don't think we're gonna need that much. There we go. There we go. How's that look? So now the potions are feeding into each other. They're both being touched by Shelly. This banana's gonna combine into a heroic potion. Bird's hitting pretty much everything that's important. The pig is now buffing the hammer and the moon shield. This shell is not touching Shelly. This can move. This mana orb is not in a good location. This mana orb needs to go somewhere else. Or no, this mana orb is in a pretty good location. What if we change it like that? No, because now it's not.
Boop.
Oh, how do I get it in? Oh. Okay, we move the knife here. It's okay if it's not touching Shelly. It's touching a moon shield. That's good enough. There we go. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. Another pig? I'll lock in another pig. And there's the holy armor that we want. It is expensive, but I'm sure we can make that work.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got here. Hold on. So what is this item? I see this a lot. Base stamina regen down. So this makes your stamina regen worse. Ouch. Battle rage lasts 2 seconds longer. Return damage limit of spikes against this plus 30%. So it's a stronger spikes build. Okay. Remove stamina and gain spikes. So this is a pretty strong counter to what I'm currently building. It's a very spike heavy build. We'll see how it holds up. If we had more Shellys, we would be able to survive that. I mean, that's not that bad considering, like, this is like the #1 counter to what would be killing me. We need more healing to work against spikes or a way to remove buffs. Additionally, we could just kill them faster by going Acorn Collar. I kind of like that idea more. What if they just died? So we want the Acorn Collar. We want the Protective Purse. Puzzle Bag of Improvement. I'm not really duplicating a lot of buffs here. But I wouldn't mind it just for the sake of room at this point. Just space is nice. At this point, I just want it for the sake of space. And then we have holy armor for next round. Let's make the sage. Now, it's a green. Green means it does not consume, correct? Green is not consuming, yellow is consuming. What buffs get what I want to duplicate? Heroic, honestly, hitting the heroic potions wouldn't be bad. It's just more damage. Wouldn't be a bad place to put it. Or find a way to get it with Yggdrasil, because Yggdrasil is a lot of mana at the very beginning. Yggdrasil and blueberries, like, it should go, like, right here, you know? Like, that's where it should go. If we're gonna put it anywhere, that's kind of where I would put it. We want to break the pig. Do I want to break this pig? Yeah, I need money for this holy armor, and we're going to need more space. I think one lucky pig is fine as is. We'll break the rest. Holy smooth head. What would you change, Happy Boys? Like, what would you change? We still need to combine the collar, but like, what else? Oh my, dude, look how much space this thing has. Holy shit. I didn't even realize this. Look at the stars. That works from so far away. Holy fuck. I meant your head. Oh, like my actual head? Thanks. I like to keep it nice and smooth. My thinking too, usually. My battle strategy is also usually smooth-brained as well, so. Yeah, let's just move one blueberry for now. It touches a dagger. The point right now is we're trying to make the special collar right now. That's what's most important right now. But I could do it like that. That seems better. That seems good. How's that look? So now it's touching everything. No need to state the obvious. Listen, man. I'll take anyone coming into my chat and appreciating the bald. Okay. Dagger relic moves over. And hey, now it gets hit by the bird too. Oh, yeah, we can move that there and then. All right, looks good. That looks like a solid build. Top blueberry to the right. Why? It wants to be in the bag. We want it in this bag right here. Like, I know it's not touching the Yggdrasil leaf, but we want it inside this puzzle bag of improvement. I mean, I would probably prefer. No, we'll keep it simple. Keep it simple. Blueberries and Yggdrasil is still more mana than what I had before. I'll send that out. All right, we have a whole lot of armor. The build. Nice. All right. So, do we want to take the win or potentially go for plus 45? I say we go for the potential plus 45 here. All right, so we have 5 more coins, and now we have the Blue Sage Collar. Weapon hits 5% for each luck to gain 3 mana. So now it's as if my daggers are touching 3 mana orbs each. That's kind of nuts. As long as it's touching the collar, it's as if it's touching 3 mana orbs for each dagger. That's kind of crazy. And we have another dagger, which we already know what we're doing with that. Yep, that looks great. We just move that over. That's now in the Yggdrasil. We could go Paradise Bird here, honestly. We could forgo the armor for a round and go Paradise Bird. Because we have a prismatic orb here. What does Paradise Orb do? Items have a 7% chance to duplicate the buff that they get. Which means the mana generation now gets duplicated. And you heal for more as well. Yeah, let's get Paradise Bird. Paradise Bird it's an immediate buff to us. And it fits into the build much easier than Holy Armor does. I still want Holy Armor, but I don't have the space for it. I'm almost tempted to roll right now and find other things, like a health potion. Like, there's other items I could be getting. Armor's nice, but I don't think it's important right now. I'm very space starved for it. What does Holy Armor combine into? It turns into the mana, the Moon Armor. Gain 50 armor plus 20 for every mana item. Also, gain 3 mana and reflect 2 debuffs. I say we wait. It's nice, don't get me wrong. It's very nice, but I'm rolling. On sale space. On sale space, and it's for potions. So we'll get more potion usage. That's pretty good. Question is, how do I get you into the build? How do I get you into the build? I'm asking. What does Shelly need to be touching? Other shells and potions. It doesn't necessarily have to be touching by the bird right now. Let's do that. That works. Now both the potions are in the potion belt, and they're both being touched by Shelly. We still make the Paradise Bird, and then I've got 10% speed, which can go... I don't know. Hang on. There. Now it's touching both of those bags. That's still good. That can go there now. That here. That here. That goes to this one. There we go. Now we're getting Yggdrasil value. Looking great. I have to put this here because we're combining with the bird. So it has to go here. All right. Perfect. Looks good. You had space for armor? Yeah, but then I wouldn't have had money, and for Prismatic Orb, I wouldn't have gotten a lot of other things. I'd rather be a little excess on the space right now. What the fuck is this? Chess and cards. Oh, God. Okay. Cool. I don't know what they were doing. I would not combine chess and cards. So now we have a prismatic bird. Every 2.7 seconds, items are just better. They duplicate buffs, they heal for more, they trigger faster. Everything's great. Love it. I kind of want to just go ahead and grab this space right here. Just clear up this little block right here. I don't really need it. This is a want. This is a desire. Full bag side quest. I don't think I want the full bag side quest. You can get an even faster bird. How can I get an even faster bird? Oh, wait, I see how to get an even faster bird. There we go. Faster bird. And then what is this? Puzzle bag of energy. Refund 25% of the used buffs. So this would give me my mana back when I use mana. Interesting. Now it's buffs. This is not potions. This is buffs. So this would be mana that I use gets refunded. So I would want my mana orbs and my spectral daggers all kind of in the same area. This is for my daggers and my spectral, or my orbs and my spectral. Do I want it? Does having a shit, like just keeping 35 mana help me? I'm gonna take it, and then let's roll. A third heroic potion. I need more Shellies. What I need is more health potions. I think we're looking for health potions right now. I already have double strong heroic potion. That's quite a bit. They do make Shelly faster, though, for every potion. This would give Shelly a 3rd star. Heroic does give in power as well. Now, on sale bag of stones. And another shell. Do I need another shell? No. Amulet Gamba? No. Crown. Cleanse, heal, use mana to become invulnerable. Invulnerability, cleansing, and healing. Seems good. Does feel nice. Crown has potential. There is also something to be said about buying a corrupted crystal and throwing it into my daggers. Like, hear me out here. Corrupted crystal actually could be really good. It's cheap, it fits into the build easily, and I just do more damage. 50% more damage. Crown's very pricey. I think we just take this corrupted crystal and throw it into one of our daggers. Instead of trying to out-heal my enemy, let's just kill them faster. That seems way better. And then final reroll. Heart container, a second potion belt. No, none of this. All right, chat. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. You knew this was going to happen at least one time. Okay, so this refunds 25% of the mana. So we want as many things that use mana inside this bag. That looks good. Yeah. That looks good. I want the daggers to be touching. Is there a way to rotate this? Like, is there a way to rotate the whole bag right now? Click and drag? I mean, like, everything. Oh, God. Hold left mouse select. Aha! There we go. Perfect. All right, now we need to have our blue sage collar right here. And then hammer. Will come down here, so it's also in the ranger bag and touching. Yeah. That looks good there. Hammer's gonna be too costly. That gets me to my potions faster, to get me to chug them faster. But I kind of agree, we don't really need speed on the hammer. I kind of agree. I don't think we need speed on the hammer. We need our other dagger here, ideally right here. And then we need the knife to meet you. Is there anywhere I can actually get this to touch every dagger? I think 2 daggers is gonna have to just be enough. I don't think I can get it touching all 3. In a way that doesn't fuck with other things. Be right back, 30 minutes for the next round. Well, the reason I take my time with this is I have a good idea of like what I want for future builds. Hammer up by 1? Yeah, but that doesn't change anything. I mean, I guess it would be up here now. All right. Now, what do we need? We need the shield, or no, we need the puzzle piece in here now. The puzzle piece is more important on hitting all of these items, I feel like. Puzzle piece is definitely more important to make my daggers faster than it is the knife. The knife is kind of whatever. Okay, these need... So this has a chance to duplicate the buffs that I gained. Where's the bird going? Let's figure out bird now. That looks like a pretty good place for bird. Right there. That seems like a humble bird. Yeah. That's a humble bird right there. That's a humble bird. We're keeping that. Why not swap collar and dagger rune? Because it doesn't change. Oh, wait. No. Complicates the process too much. Complicates the process. We don't want to complicate the process more so than we already have. Bird, come back. Oh no. Okay. Whew. Alright, that seems like a pretty good bird. That's a good bird. Now, what does shield need to be touching? Shield doesn't need to be touching anything. But we want shield in a position to where it can buff for pig. Right? We want pig buff. You can get a 4-bag bird. Collar will get bigger with acorn. Oh, I misread what you said. But at the same time, I'm still only getting 2 because I want the puzzle piece there. So this is still the same. Yeah, this didn't change. Because I want this buffing... Yeah, I want the bird buffing the collar. Okay, so now let's get shield. And now the bird buffs the shield. That's pretty nice. All right. Okay. Now the potions are in the potion belt. The bird is touching the shield. Both the potions are in the potion belt. They're also in the... One of them is in the improvement bag. 15 minutes of Tetris for 30 seconds of fighting. Yeah, but admit it. You like this level of min-maxing. This is entertaining. because it's a fun build. It's the whole point of the game. This is literally the point of the game. It's to make a bag. And a star in the middle. How's that look? That seems like a pretty good bag. We could have a 4-bird bag. Hang on. The legendary 4-bird bag. The mana orbs. Wait, let's see. The mana orbs are bad. Blueberries are not in the green bag. Actually, we want Yggdrasil in there, don't we? There we go. We want the Yggdrasil leaf in there. Yeah, that looks good. And then I have an extra fanny pack. I'm not sure where that goes. I'm not really sure where the last fanny pack goes. Mana orb is still bad. How is the mana orb bad? It's in the... Oh, the mana orbs. Well... The mana orbs aren't proccing that crazy anymore. You're right, actually. So now that's proccing on a blueberry. But we want them in this little bag here. One wasted fanny pack. All right, you know what? I say we send that. I feel like that's good. Move the green bag down 1. No. Well, actually, and then we put this here. There we go. Now the blueberries are faster. All right, that certainly looks good. Green down 2. You think down 2, actually? I'm lost. I am now lost in the sauce. I had it, honestly, it was fine. Wherever the fuck it was before. Wherever the hell it was before, it was perfectly fine. honestly right over wherever it was. Control Z. Oh, thank God. Somewhere it was okay. How far back was it okay? That look, no. That looks good. That, you know what? Now please, let's finish this run. I know there's probably some people fucking screaming, God, can he play any slower? Yes, don't tempt me. I will find a way. It's bronze. We're not playing Grandmaster. It's bronze. I think this will clear whatever we're about to fight. Oh God, it's a Thorns build. Maybe not. All that to go. All that to go face first into Thorns. Oh, I love it. Couldn't script it any better, really. All that work. All that work. Straight into Thorns. Alright. Do I want lamp? I'm gonna buy a cap of resilience. Yeah. I'm gonna buy a cap. Cap seems good. An additional acorn? Why not? Let's have two. And another dagger. I want the dagger as well. How am I getting the dagger in? I think I'm selling this herb and I'm reselling the fanny pack to get the dagger now. There we go. All right. Next one. Ooh. I like Fire Shelly. Fire Shelly's awesome.
Bathroom, can you give a motivational speech to my dog Simone? She's not in trouble or anything, she's just fat and dumb.
Simone, good job being a dog. You're doing a great job. All right, let's get another corrupted crystal. Did this not turn into a spectral dagger? Oh, actually, we can make dark cap. I didn't even think about that. Reduce damage taken. Whenever an opponent gains a buff, you have a chance to nullify it. Reduce your opponent's healing. Oh, it made collar first. Gotcha. I actually would not be opposed to Cap of Discomfort, actually. Since we already have the hat, we may as well make the better hat. We don't need any of that. No. Another hat? 2 hats? Could I justify a second hat? Do we want 2 hats? 2 hats. Now, do I just want to make 2 hats of discomfort? and just completely remove my opponent's ability to heal? I think so. Buffs are insane in this game, and I think making my opponent 30% less likely to get a buff with 60% less healing is very powerful. I think that's great, because we just want to burst our opponent down and not be able for them to regen through it. So I feel like that's great for us. Divine Potion. Once you've reached 10 debuffs, consume this. I'll grab it. Another potion.
Okay.
That's a lot of weapons. And not a lot of stamina regen. Nice. So now we have 2 caps of discomfort. We have the holy armor, but I'll be honest, I don't know how that's gonna fit into my fucking build anymore. Like, I don't even know where that shit would go. Where would I even put the moon armor? Maybe there? Yeah. Actually, can I control Zia purchase? No. Or can I? No, you can't control Zia purchase. All purchases are final, no refunds. Alright, I'm eating the cost. I don't want it. It's too fucking big. Keeping it simple. What the fuck? Bag of endurance. Duration of items are increased. I mean, that's really good for the hammer if I want to figure out how the fuck to fit that shit in. Or just the caps. Keep it simple. Just make the caps last longer next round. Keep it simple. For the helmets. Alright, so they're reducing my healing. I'm also reducing their healing. Neither of us are healing very well. Question is, who's got the bigger damage? They have the bigger damage. Unfortunate. Where am I putting this giant L? And a blueberry. And a crown? And a crown. 3 hats. Side quest complete. 3 hats. Maximum bag. See how the build goes. Hell yeah. Respectable bag. A man of many hats. That's me. Just a man of many hats. I'll take it. All right, so that was an hour and a half to do one match of backpack battles. Good. I mean, proud of you, Bahroo. You did it. You managed to win bronze. Well done. I learned a lot, though, from this. I learned a lot in building. I think that was pretty good. Now, here's the deal. I have an appointment to go to. I started today off. I told you today is gonna be chaos. I have to stop my stream at 12:35, which means I have 20 minutes. It took me an hour and a half to go, to do that. So now I do another run, but now I get my 20-minute timer. Let's go, chat. Let's run it again. And now I only got 20 minutes. So we are Reaper with standard bag. We have blueberries, the Star of Courage. I see broom as an immediate option. What does broom turn into? Broom turns into a lot of things for me, right? Broom turns into staves. We want the broom. Broom, good, especially on sale. Banana, good. Do I want pan? Not particularly. I don't really want pan. Rocka, roll. Bag? Bag pig? Bag pig. Could go bag pig. Or lock in pig, or lock in bag, go pig shell. Pig shell gives me a little bit of healing. I like that. All right, a whole bunch of twine. I think I beat twine. I could be wrong, but I think I beat a bag of twine. We did it. We beat the bag of twine. All right, so let's grab some more space. Garlic. I have just found garlic to be just a really shitty item, just in general. If it's on sale, cool. If not, it's not great. On sale herbs, always. Another broom? Do I want a second broom? My stamina consumption is 0.7 right now. I could actually get a second broom into the build. Do I want 2 brooms? 2 brooms would be 2 magic staffs. I'm really trying to understand how Snow Stick is in any way, shape, or form good. It has high DPS-ish for its stats. And you delay the enemy for poison. Okay. Fatigue plus cold. Garlic with Smelly Wall is OP. Okay. I think we grab an initial shield because I think it's useful. There's another pig in space. A pig inside of space.
Ooh.
Do we want the customer card? I'll take it. Because trade offers could potentially be very good. So we'll take that. Pig in space. Do I beat an arrow and a sword with a shield? I think I do. Because they don't have stamina regen. Actually, no, they're not using enough stamina. That doesn't matter, we win this. All right, we win round 2. What do we got? Bags appear 40%. Wait, bags appear more often in the shop and have a 40% chance to be on sale. In addition, star items trigger faster for each free slot. This is if you just want to have a bunch of space. Destroying a piggy bank generates items instead. Shop entered. Piggy banks have a 30% chance to explode. Pig maxing, let's do it. Keep the rocka. On sale. No, I feel like that's a trap. Just let the pigs break themselves. We're pig maxing right now. We're pig maxing. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Send that out. We're pig maxing. Keep maxing out pigs. What are you? 2 wands of equilibrium with no weapons. Nice. You're just gonna stare at me to death. Love that for you. With a goob that only procs off a blueberry. Oh, the fucked up part is it's gonna kill me. That's the fucked up part. It's gonna fucking kill me. I have no damage. Need damage. We have no damage. Pig destroyed itself. I got a deck of cards and a cap of resilience. Interesting. Do I want to go deck build? No. No. Fuck no, I don't want to go deck build. Do I want potion? Yes, because I want Shelly. Shelly is really good. More pig maxing. More pig maxing. Faster broom. With some sand. I'm cooking. What? I don't know, but it's still cooking. A molten spear versus pig maxing. Pig maxing is not working out too well. But now I have Shelly. Now I am safe. Hat for shovel? Should I buy this? You know what? Sell the hat, get the shovel. Shovel, what does shovel turn into? Does shovel turn into anything, or are we just digging? We're just digging. Dig up a random item, 40% chance on hit to inflict blind. Okay, we want just a whole bunch of shovels. Understood. We just want shovels. On sale shield. Don't particularly need that. All right. Perfect. All right, let's send that. We are on our way towards a build, I think. I'm gonna try and dig a build out of something, or dig my own grave. One of the two. I'm either digging up a build or my grave. Let's find out. Shelly's doing a great job of just sort of existing and cleansing buffs and healing me for 40. Hell yeah, Shelly. Keep being Shelly. Love Shelly. Do I want the... Wait, what is this? Doom Cap? Inflict 3 poison, reduce opponent healing by 10%. That's actually pretty good. That's nice. I like that. And I got some free herbs and spices. Stone pot for the hat. That's stone hat. Reduce damage taken by 25% for 5 seconds and gain 35 armor. 25% chance to resist critical hits. 40% chance to resist stuns. That's honestly really good. I'd be okay with that on the hat. Can't buy that. Lock that in for now. Actually, let's sell the sand. You're right. Let's sell the sand for the orb so we can just do that now. All right, goob and bananas. Oh, the hat's not... I'm not gonna... No, I'm not combining the hat! No! Nice. Good potion. Doing a fantastic job, let me tell you. What the fuck is this? Pop. Attacks 4% faster for each mana, up to 60%. Pop seems pretty good. Pop is good. We want pop. Amulet of Feasting? You know what? Why not? Let's do it. And then let's grab pop. What a casino build we have going for you today. Let me tell you. What casino are we in? I really don't fucking know. I really don't know. But we're in the casino. Join me. Join me in the casino of hell. Pig for Shell Totem? Pig for Shell Totem. And then let's get rid of Shovel. Chili pepper. Whole bunch of food. There we go. He's not gonna make it 10 in bronze. This is a build. The poison combines. Oh no. Stop. Pop. 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 Look at that. Popping. Hex Blade. Trigger on stun, trigger an extra attack on hit, inflict 2 random debuffs. Venomancer. 4% chance to protect poison on your opponent from being cleansed. Gain 4 maximum each pet. Witch. Fatigue build. Misfortune. Use this to gain buffs. Sure. Come on in. I don't... Mana orb. Space. Blueberry. Go. Pop. 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 I'm winning. Hell yeah. Pig maxing. Alright, now we take this. Move this on over. Looking good. Let's take mana orb. Let's grab a blueberry. A cupcake. Sure, let's grab a cupcake as well. Now we can have the cupcake staff. Hell yeah. Roll it. Another stamina bag. Alright, send that. Pop. 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 Pop it a pop. 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 I have 5 minutes remaining. Pop. Pop. Look at that. Poppin'. Hell yeah. Proud of you. I got another stone hat and a cupcake staff. What do we got here? Bag-tacular. Okay. Buy the holy light. Unidentified. More stats. Seems great. I ain't got the time, dude. I got places to be. I'm just gonna grab another potion. Okay? I gotta get to going. You understand? I gotta get to getting. And right now, what's this? Tiny frog. Toad. Star items gain 10 buffs, heal for 12. Items use 10 buffs, gain... Oh, dude, look at... Toad. Love Toad. All right, come on in, Toad. Oh, wait. I need to sell one thing. Shelly. Bye. Toad. Hell yeah. Flog. There we go. Flog. There we go. Now Mr. Struggles is buffing Shelly and Cupcake Staff. Pop, 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 pop. I win. Hell yeah. Another stone hat. We have 2 stone hats. Do we need this? Sure. Grab it in. Doom Cap coming on in. Garlic. It's in. More space. Pig. That thing. Go. Speed. Pig maxing. Pop. 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 Pop, 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 pop. Hell yeah. I got another mushroom. Damn, that a big bitch. Okay. Big fucking mushroom. That's in my inventory now. Don't know where. Didn't expect the mushroom to be that big. Remove one buff. Trigger fat. I ain't got time to think about that shit. Cat. Don't got time. Undo that. Fanny pack. Yep. Faster pig. More space. Beautiful. Poison? No. Holy armor. I'm sure I can fit that somewhere. Wait, hold on. There we go. Big mushroom. Speed up the fight. Hell yeah, I win. We have another giraffe. Giraffe goes in. Armor, don't have space. Don't care. Do I care? Actually, I want it. I want this. Get rid of the garlic. Star, I want that. Roll it. That goes there. Reserve this. Next round. Let's go. Send it. Pop, 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 pop. I'm dead. Amulet. What's this do? Armor. Hell yeah. Love it. Potion. Another potion. Don't have another Shelly. Unfortunate. Wait, have a Shelly. Alright. There we go. More space. Corrupted crystal. Why not? I didn't realize this thing had 4 little slots on it. Flip Shelly. Shelly is now flipped. Rotated. Blindness. Pop, 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 pop. Hell yeah, destroyed. All right, we did it. We take the win. I'll take it. Was it a beautiful win? No, but it was a win. All right, I am leaving with exactly enough time. I have to go get to my appointment now. I have a dentist appointment to go do. I will be back, I want to say at 2 p.m. 2:30 probably at the latest. So between 2 and 2:30. All right, 2 games, GG. I'll be back, and we're gonna play more. Your streamer played very slowly, but that's okay. Your streamer also had a lot of fun, and hopes that you did too. So come back in 2 hours. All right, let's just say 2:30 is when I'll be back. So let's say 2:30. Come back in 2 hours or so. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll be back in a bit.